Following the conduct of the national elections on August 9th, the process of tallying of ballots delayed the reopening of schools, and therefore, following further consultations, the Cabinet Secretary for Education, George Magoha, conveyed the government's decision on the suspension of the reopening from August 15th until Thursday, August 18th. Since the Independent and Electoral Boundaries Commission, IBC, announced the election results on Monday, there has been relative calm across the country. Kenya Secondary School Heads Association Chairperson Kai Indimuli said he is looking forward to school reopening tomorrow, saying any further delay may disrupt the school calendar.
So any further delay would mean, one, we may not be able to get the students ready for the exams in December, and we may also end up delaying the transition. Now, to the parents who have been preparing to get the students to school on Monday, they received information that there is postponement. Many had already booked for their children to travel, especially those who are in national schools and in boarding schools away from their homes, have had to cancel. Some, I'm sure, may not have even had the announcement, and we may be getting students arriving in schools tomorrow. I would only want to call on my colleagues to be available so that they can receive any students who may arrive tomorrow.
Kai said they are still calling for calm after the announcement of the presidential winner, saying Kenyans will, however, be waiting to see if the elections will be challenged in court by the Azimio la Umoja One Kenya coalition, who have said they will pursue all available constitutional options to invalidate the presidential results announced.
We've joined the rest in asking for calm so that we can finish off with this electioneering period, get those who have garnered more votes start working, and we let our education sector continue to churn out the people that we are expected to do and join the job market and continue building our nation.
When he issued a statement on August 2nd, the CS explained the immediate closure was to ensure preparations and conduct of elections that were carried out seamlessly. The August 11th date was just 2 days after the elections, and education stakeholders raised concerns over its viability.
This year, we are expecting to have a national examination again in December. We are just at the period of preparing these candidates for the national exams, and the closure really affects that final preparation for the students. Knowing very well that we are also in the period of transiting from the current 844 curriculum to the new CBC, where we have the first group of students, the first cohort, joining grade 7 in January 2023.
The second half of the term is expected to run until September 16th, according to the revised Ministry of Education calendar, set to cover the lost time during the COVID-19 pandemic. That term is then scheduled to start on September 26th up to November 11th, with only the examination classes expected to remain in school.
I think as a nation, we are aware during the COVID-19 pandemic, one sector that was really hit hard was education. We had to close schools for nine months. We were just recovering, trying to catch up with the lost time. And therefore, any other closure that will come after this will make us lose the gains that we've been having. We had taken a very bold move to open schools at the height of the pandemic. And we've been able to see 2 sets of students graduate from class 8, transiting to Form 1, from Form 4, going to higher levels.
The Kenya Certificate of Primary Education, KCPE, and Kenya Primary School Education Assessment, KPSEA, are to be taken for 3 days from November 28th, while the Kenya Certificate of Secondary Education, KCSE, will be taken from December 1st. Kind Stefano, Ebro TV.